for Capricorn for the year 2021. So we're going to just kind of do um, a different layout to just kind of observe the year 2021. What's going to happen for Capricorn? What does 2021 look like for Capricorn? General energies. I'm not going to do specific relationship or anything. We're just going to look at, what's coming up. Okay. So the foundation for the year is the moon. So I think a lot of mystery, a lot of shadow work, but it's beautiful. It's like really moving into your divine truth. It's going into the unknown to discover your truth. Okay. There's going to be a lot of illumination this year, a lot of divine feminine energy. You're embodying that kind of energy this year. Really looking up to the light within. Okay. So you might, shadow things that may come up for you, Capricorn, is insecurities, creativity within, the unknown, karma, past lives, ancestral, lineage. Okay. So some of the shadow stuff that comes up are things that make you worry, but it's also things that you need to let go of that you're holding on to tightly. And some of them are just material things, anything that you're overly attached to, because spirit wants you to move into this kind of energy, which is the Fool. And I like this card in some ways. It's kind of dark because to me, it feels like the guy's going to commit suicide because he's like, I don't know, the Fool that's like jumping off the cliff just feels a little, I don't know, like it will never end, the fall. But this one, there's a street. So this kind of disturbs me a little bit. And then there's the dog kind of like, don't do it, So there's a little bit of like a darkness to it. But then you have the doves and the birds and also just the general meaning of the Fool, which is basically you're lightening your load, okay? So you're releasing major attachments that really just cause a burden and cause worry for you, Capricorn. So it's actually a good thing. So you're kind of going inside this year, looking into those deep, dark places and releasing things that you don't need anymore so that you can lighten, like literally like jump off of this building and fly. Okay. Like magic stuff. Okay. And kind of moving into your pure creative potential instead of creating based off of something else that was put upon you, right? You're letting that stuff go to really know your creative potential and what you want to, what was meant for you to create. Like you're going deeper into the divine intelligence in which it wants to express itself through you, Capricorn, this year. Right. So, in the beginning of the year, you're going to like allow yourself to go into this dark place, into the unknown, and allow yourself not to decide, but to just release, let go, and move into a place of peace. So there's like a decision to be made. There's lots of decisions always to be made, right, on the path. And I think what you're going to do is you're going to say, I'm not going to decide. I'm going to go into the unknown and allow things to be decided for me by my higher self. I'm going to allow divine intelligence to guide this. And so that's what you're learning definitely the first month in the beginning of the year. And I feel like you're going to come across that way to people where they're going to see you releasing control, where you're going to cease to make a decision until the time is perfectly right. Okay. But I think you're going to be pretty damn active when it comes to your work. For some of you, you might end up like forming or continuing a career or finding a lot of success online. Pretty cliche for now, right? Because everybody's doing everything so much more online. Just even business meetings are online. But there's going to be a lot of success. You're going to be very active. You might even be ahead of the game with new ideas, breakthroughs with new ideas to make money, to communicate. And it's all going to be because you're leaning in on the divine intelligence within and letting go of your lower self, making the decisions for you. So I think you're going to start to see success, like, I mean, major increase of success and like ideas and brilliant things coming your way. You're going to be a mover and a shaker. You're going to be very active, I feel like, online or in communications, or that part of your business is going to expand. So the social networking kind of stuff is going to expand for you, Capricorn. And I think you can expect to see sort of like things like that happen in February, March. Yeah, I feel like you're even calling in a lot of harmony. Wow. So like around March, April, we're going to start maybe even be in a harmonious relationship. The external is going to feel very harmonious to you as you like really learn how to move into this dark, shadowy energy and allow it to see the light within the shadow, because it's so much clearer. It's just really allowing yourself to go into the unknown, releasing the things that are heavy that you do know but really don't serve you. You know, you're really going to do some of that work this year. This Two of Swords, I'm really feeling like is like sort of the platform, the start to all this kind of really cool, creative, amazing, harmonious things coming up for you, Capricorn. So the Two of Swords, you know, making peace with indecision and not knowing in the mental realm with the little self, right? And just allowing the higher self to guide. And it brings you some serious things because with the Four of Wands coming in, definitely again you're making money in the area of communication, social media, networking, that kind of thing. It's going to be very harmonious, that platform. So like if you're starting a channel, Instagram, or you're doing website or whatever you're doing that's online, or even if you have like a restaurant, like it's going to expand because of the networking that you're doing online. Okay. You might even be meeting people, social groups, or a significant other online. And it's very, very harmonious. You're calling in. So you're going to have a lot of success on that platform for the ones that I'm talking to. And in a relation, you might meet somebody online, you know, like a dating site or through this platform. Okay. That's very, very aligned with you. There's going to be a lot of abundance in your home. You're going to make a good amount of money. You're going to be very, very comfortable, very, very wealthy, very, very abundant, very, very satisfied. What you want your home life to be is going to be that. It's going to feel very, very fulfilling, almost relaxing, and a bit luxurious, actually, for some of you. Wow, I'm liking 2021 for you, Capricorn. I'll take it. I don't have any Capricorn in my chart, but there's such a payoff to go into this moon energy. There's such a payoff to just allow that feeling, that resistance, that uncomfortable, egoic attachment to just release, breathe through it. You know, there's a lot of divine energy pushing through your body to get you to that place of release, okay? Your higher self is really behind you to move into this lighter, beautiful, more abundant energy, okay? Claim it, Capricorn, claim it. And we have, oh gosh, this is like success, pleasure, and success when it comes to the fifth house, which is the house of children, creativity, expression, love. So I am like, you are like, if you're in a relationship, it's going to be very, very harmonious, very, very satisfying, very, very loyal, very loving. And if you are in your business or how you are socially in the world, you are going to shine. You're on stage. You are victorious in everything that you create and you put out there. And even like your external persona, or maybe even because you're doing such shadow work, your spirit is becoming a part of what people see. And that's what is drawing them to you. And you're very victorious in this. You're moving into your true beingness, your true self, and it's being exposed for the greater good of all. And people just want to be around you. They want to purchase things from you. They want to be in relationship with you. It's very harmonious, this For some of you, you might be performers, very successful either on stage, but for some of you, if you are performers, it's going to be this social media, the technology platform in which you're going to really, really grow in the year 2021. Obviously for obvious reasons, but how fortuitous for you, right? Even your health is going to be pretty kick-ass. I actually feel like Capricorn, you are going to go above and beyond to make yourself healthy, eat the healthy foods. Like you're in it to win it this year. Okay. Because you've released these attachments, these heavy things, you're letting go of the loss and you've lightened up the load. You literally are like moving into that light body. You're lightening up the load. You're eating things to help you become lighter, less weighted, less attached, right? Energetically, physically, the whole deal. I do see exercise. It's just it's not only you're gonna feel healthy, but you're gonna will it. Like you're gonna make the effort to be healthy this year. You're inspired, put it that way. This is a cool read, Capri. All right, we're on to the 7th house, and again, good news. So you fiercely communicate in your relationship or with this new partner coming in, or a new partner is coming in very quickly, definitely by the 7th month of the year. So I don't know, what is that, like July, like by the summertime, you will be in a relationship, this harmonious relationship. But I actually feel like you're going to meet them and start speaking with them in the 3rd month, like March-ish, or even in February, because it's going to, I feel like you're going to meet through this online platform of some kind. But if you're already in a relationship, the communication increases, the love increases, the loyalty increases, the heart space increases, the home life is just beautiful and relaxing. And if it's a new person coming in, they're good at communicating. You guys are good at communicating with each other. You speak your mind. You're authentic with this person. They are authentic with you. It's just so positive. And also your relationships with other people, they're very clear. You speak your mind, they speak their mind, and it's coming from the highest place, right? It's very harmonious, this experience of this year for you, Capricorn. Dang, it's like there's nothing bad for even even transformation is going to occur in a very, very delicate, but like any kind of transformation, I think there's a lot of the transformation actually Capricorn is going on for you right now. Okay. And it's right now you're going through this like maybe dark night, or maybe you're coming out of the dark night, or you're just or you already know how to navigate the dark night where you feel that pressure. You feel like you have to have a little mini ego death and release that attachment. You already learned how to do it, and you're getting so good at it that you're allowing the divine to make the decisions, the choices, and the path for you, which is your highest self, and you align to that. Okay. So you're getting deeper in the knowledge of your past lives. You're getting more aligned with things that are above the veil, more aligned with what you were before you got here, with death. You're making friends with death. There's a lot of abundance and new growth that you are building based on this awareness. Okay. For some of you, you might even incur money from taxes or wills, inheritances. Like you might come into some money by the 8th month of the year, so like August or September or something like that. So I'm liking even the Ace of Discs. So, and also the sex life, your chakras are going to open up in those areas more and more. It's going to be a very different experience, because in the realm of sex, death, and taxes, and like the things that are underground are going to be a part of your way of abundance, but it's a new way of making money. It's a new way of building, like it's building a foundation off of kind of some esoteric, deep concepts and ideas and experiences. And it's really because you've learned how to work with this transformative energy that you might teach it. You might be, your essence is kind of exposes that kind of energy, which draws in that abundance. You're just gaining from being learning how to have those ego deaths, live a transformative life. It's just it works for you. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, Capricorn. I mean, Empress for the ninth house. So it's like you are very aware at this point with this kind of year and seeing the outcome of just being, okay? Allowing the divine to step in. Everything is rightfully, the desires of your heart are already coming true because of this work that you've done. You've let go of things like even the doing concept. I have to do this and this and this in order to feel good or to be somebody. You've let those kinds of things go, and you're noticing that the doing just happens. Like it's like the projects and the opportunities are coming endlessly towards you. That like resting is a part of the doing. The being is a part of the doing. And the doing is just rapid. Like the success from just being is a rapid movement. And so you've mastered seeking. What you're seeking externally is really yourself. Okay. That concept is really ingrained in your awareness at this point. You might even start to teach that, Capricorn, as part of like why you've attained this kind of success in a matter of months. Okay. Because this is like boom year for you. I mean, holy cow. Be excited. All right. And for the 10th house, which is your house and which is the house of career, you are building a huge like work. You are building with spirit, something huge. The 3 of Pentacles for me is like working with the divine to build something very solid that benefits the greater good, and is your birthright to come here and do that. And it includes the online kind of social communicative aspects, along with maybe like a little bit of performance. You're living really good financially. It's all around, Capricorn. This is win, win, win. Okay, for some of you actually are like building a building, okay, to house this like empire that you have going on. For others of you, it's like you're building a new light body, okay, that can house so much divine, intelligent information and blessing for you and those around you. It's like it contains more and more light and harmony. Okay, so you're going to see things in the social area really balance out, okay? And for some of you, you might be meeting a Libra just because the Justice card showed up in the 11th house, and that's the house of friends and social groups. And I feel like you are attracting a lot of people. You might even be like kind of the one that they are watching in a specific social group, representing a specific collective, not agenda, but collective, concept, collective idea that excites and inspires people to grow and move in this kind of way. So you also are going to notice that the people in your social groups, the people that you are close to, are going to be very fair, very balanced. And if they are off balance, they will leave and come back. Okay. Because you're only actually, you're only magnetizing people that know how to walk and live in harmony at this point. Okay. So, holy cow. So the 12th house is the Magician. Okay, so we have major arcana, the Magician, Justice, Empress. What else? The Moon, the Fool. So those are your big ones. The Empress is seriously incredible to be in the 9th house. That's the house of seeking and learning. You understand the wisdom of being the Empress. There really is no better archetype to be when you're in this realm, this material realm. She gives birth to all the material things that the spirit has put into her, and she, impregnates it and gives birth to it, right? So it's like you're allowing and accepting spirit to come in and work through you so that you are that divine intelligence and you work with spirit and things balance out. And so the magician being in the 12th house is like really learning to alchemize this. It's back to kind of like full circle with the moon. It's alchemizing the shadow. Like, in the shadow is where you find the light, and you're creating alchemy and power and wisdom. And by the end of this year, and also by the end of this year, you are going to be a master of this whole thing of manifesting with the Empress energy, and then with some little bit of intention. Like, you're going to master how to do this. It's going to be clear. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't teach this. Okay. So I think that's all I have for you, but, yeah, cool year. If you would like a personal read, these are really fun to do. Yeah, I'll do this one for the $22 too if you want a personal one, but this one's pretty good, Capricorn. I would just kind of stick with this one. I do give personal love reads as well. My information's in the description box. And have a good year, 2021. It's going to kick ass. Take care, Capricorn.